Can they hear me? Testing, testing, testing. Ba-na-ba-bow. Testing, 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 testing. No, no, no. Okay, testing, testing. What is happening? Can you hear me now? Now, oh, you can hear me now? Can they hear? Fantastic. Great. Okay. Do I need to be a little louder? Or do you think this should be good? Okay, I'm gonna test with this mic level here. Looks like it's actually really far behind on stream, which is really strange. Usually it's not that far behind. Huh. Interesting. All right, well, welcome everybody. Today we have a North Korea exhibition for you today. The North Korea percent is a category on the extended leaderboard category. It has, I believe, 6 runs currently. Amadeus and I are ranked right near each other. My PB is a 116 currently. Amadeus is about a 130, but has definitely some good runs being able to put together. And so this is going to be a really cool match. It's going to be kind of like RBO. It's a boss order that is going to be different than what you're used to. It's the Dragon, Fantoon, Ridley, and then Kraid boss order. So it's kind of like a more accessible RBO. So if you're interested in running RBO, I highly recommend running this category. It's a really nice entry into RBO. I believe Amadeus is in the chat with me. They're not muted. They're going to we're gonna do. There, I muted them. We're gonna do a countdown to make sure we start on time. Hopefully the streams aren't too much of a delay, but I think once it gets going, it won't make too much of a difference. RBO. But we're gonna get started. I'm gonna ready myself up. So Amadeus, do a exclamation point ready. We might actually, we might pull this. It's okay. This is good. This is good. This is good. It'll be fine. It'll be cool. It'll be good. Yeah. So again, this is Super Metroid North Korea percent. It's called North Korea percent because DPRK, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. That's on the extended leaderboard category. So if you're looking for it on the main Super Metroid page on speedruns.com, you will not find it there. It's a fantastic category, so we're really excited to show it off for you. You're going to see a lot of really awesome tricks and what's really cool is you're going to see a completely different route between the two runners. Amadeus runs a a safer route. On my end, it's a little bit more risky. so it's very possible that I could die multiple times. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and get started. Amadeus is ready, so I'm going to ready up, and then that's going to start a countdown, and then I will count down with the countdown, and we will kick this off. So, one moment. Yes, hype, poggers, let's do it. Okay, here we go, Amadeus. Oh, I gotta mute my alerts. Okay, 2 seconds. Right there, boom, alerts muted. Okay, now. Let's see. I'm going to ready up, and the timer is going to get started. Let's do it. Risk it for the biscuit. I'm pretty hyped. This is one of my favorite categories. I actually kind of like it more than RBO. RBO is very, very, very difficult and very dangerous. This category is dangerous as well, but it's just a really good entry into RBO. If you're really interested in RBO, this is the category for you. I'm gonna give. Okay, so Amadeus is good to go. So we're going to kick this off in the next 10 to 15 seconds. So hope you guys are ready and hype. You got your popcorn. And my name's Jaychalke, by the way. And if you haven't noticed, this will be a self-comm by myself. I will try my best to commentate on kind of what Amadeus is doing, but you will hear what I'm doing as it's happening. So here we go. I'm going to ready up. I have readied up. And the race is going to start in 10 seconds. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1, go. So, it's going to start off in the series as the normal categories like to do. So we're going to go pay Ridley a visit, at least the first Ridley here. We'll face Ridley twice in this game. Ridley is one of the bosses, and if you pay attention to the boss order, it will be actually the third boss we face, which is going to be nice because that's going to allow us to get the gravity suit, and the gravity suit's going to let us have protection from heat and 75% damage reduction. The gravity suit is pretty OP, which is why in the randomizers you typically see the gravity suit lose its heat protection. It looks like our streams are like in a perfect sync, which is really, really nice. Very beautiful sync. But now we're gonna make our way through the escape here. The series is usually really loud, so no worries if my voice is kind of drowned out here. So our hope is to not get hit by any steam. All right. So here we go. So typically how this route's going to work, at least on my end, I'm gonna do a few item pickups to make sure I have enough to get through the Bubble Mountain Hell Run. Amadeus is also going to be doing quite a few item pickups to get to a comfortable level to where they're able to get through a Bubble Mountain Hell Run. I run on a 3 tank, 1 reserve. I believe Amadeus does a 4 tank and a reserve. I think that's what Amadeus runs on. But here we go. We're gonna start off. Now we're on Zeebs, and we are going to make our way down the parlor and get to the Morph Ball location. Morph Ball is one of the most important items in the game. The Morph Ball inherently locks about 1/3 of the game, item-wise. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna try and do some down grabs to get across the pit here. Oh no. Well, 1 pit. Not bad. And here comes that morph ball location that I was talking about earlier. The first item you pick up, and then we're going to head over to the Awakening Missiles. And the Awakening Missiles are important. Whoops. The Awakening Missiles are actually what awakens the planet. If you actually skip those Awakening Missiles, the planet will not awaken. The event is tied to those missiles on pickup. So we actually saw a moonfall by Amadeus, which is actually looked like they attempted the moonfall. Didn't quite get it. But I don't use moonfall, so that's something definitely different. Whoops. Alright, so I'm going to use these missiles to open up this door, because we're going to come back down here, because we want that ceiling E-tank. That's really critical, at least for myself, because I'm not quite at a skill level to do a 2 E-tank 1 reserve hell run. I can do the Cathedral hell run Double Mountain, but my wave boss, usually the runners in the community like to call the hell run to wave beam the hell boss, because it is, excuse me, the wave boss. It is one of the hardest hell runs in the game, outside of Lower Norfair, of course. Whoops. And now we're gonna head back down. Amadeus picking up their Awakening Missiles and going to be heading up as well. I'm not sure if they also head down to get their E-tank. We'll see that shortly. It's something that I do here. I'm going to get that ceiling E-tank. A better runner, of course, would be skipping this E-tank, but it's a really good E-tank to have early on. Very nice D-boost there. We're going to get one more D-boost here. Got it. And so that's an actually it's actually a sequence break. The game actually expects you to have high jump boots, or speed booster, but really the high jump boots item can get you there. You can also freeze the item, or excuse me, you can also freeze the enemy there. You can also use space jump, but we use a trick that allows us to bypass having to collect those items. So it looks like Amadeus is actually electing to go up the climb. We'll probably get the E-tank at Gauntlet, I believe is their route. I skipped the Gauntlet E-tank. I'm gonna head on over to Bombs now. And absolutely, Toasty, getting that E-tank really does make this run very nice and cozy. So, as you saw, Amadeus did the typical wall jumps. Whoops. A lot of runners are learning how to do the behemoth climb. Oh my gosh, I'm having a really bad climb right here. I apologize. We're going to pretend that we just started it. What is happening? Here we go. All right, look at this wall climb, guys. This is beautiful Super Metroid work. No mistakes. First try. Let's go. Poggers in chat. Woo! Okay, gonna head up to the bombs. The first mini boss of the game, Bomb Chorizo. And this is actually, there is a nice setup for it. Something that I just need to just sit down and learn. I'm typically pretty poor at Bomb Chorizo. I was 3 seconds ahead of my PB, but I had a really bad climb there. Amadeus picked up their bombs and are heading out. Again, the difference you're seeing here is I went down to get that E-tank. So I'm gonna take on my Bomb Chorizo now, and here we go. So everyone can look away for the next like 30 seconds or so. Yeah, that's how it's not done. Alright, so now we're gonna head on over to Terminator E. Oh, we missed the quick entrance there, that's fine. So that was the Alcatraz escape. Another trick that runners like to learn are early on in their speedrunning careers. So we're gonna do some green Brinstar cleanup here. I'm gonna head into get the green Brinstar reserve item. This is all collecting enough items to get comfortable enough to get through the hell runs that we're going to have. And for those of you just joining us, this is a North Korea % exhibition. It means the boss order is in DPRK, Democratic People's Republic of Korea. And so that's where it got its name. And so that's the boss order that you're going to be seeing us do. So I'm going to pick up this reserve. This reserve is really important. And you're probably wondering, where can I find this run? Well, there is a category, or this category can be found on the extended leaderboard. It's not a part of the main categories like any %, RBO, 100%, so on and so forth. It's a part of the glitched category, excuse me, the extended leaderboard category. All right, so now we are going to do a trick called the Spore Spawn Skip. This is to get another super missile pack. And so, funny story, in my PB, I accidentally skipped a super pack. So I actually run this game, or run this category on 2 super packs, which you'll see why that's an issue later on. But I'm going to continue to run on 2 super packs. But here we go. We're gonna try and get this skip. Well, that's not good. There we go. Got it that time. As long as we have 1 super, that's okay with me. Alright, so Amadeus is also doing pink Brinstar cleanup. I'm hoping to get a super drop here. No super drop. So there's that second and final super that we're going to be picking up here. And I'm going to be going for the charge missiles. Thank you, Daniel, for posting that link. So there's charge missiles. Now we're going to get our charge beam. Looks like Amadeus is going to be heading up, probably to pick up the maybe the power bombs and an E-tank down at Gauntlet. I'm not too familiar with Amadeus's route, but you will see a clear difference starting here. Actually, no, I'm gonna be going up as well. I actually haven't done a run in a few days, so I'm trying to remember the route. I actually go up as well because we have to get both the alpha power bombs and the beta power bombs. So that's what we're gonna go and do right now. All right. So here I go. I'm gonna go up. Gonna do some pretty precise wall jumps here. Hopefully we can get ourselves in the hole. Very nicely done. That was for me. Very nicely done. Looked like Amadeus had a pretty good red tower climb as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and save some health here and do some standard jumps. Alright, so now we're going to get, oh snap. I missed the D-boost. We typically do a D-boost across and then a D-boost back. I missed it, so I actually saved 7 seconds on that split, ladies and gentlemen. Surprisingly. I have a split for every item, plus a few door transitions. A lot of people look at my splits and they're just like, what? Why do you have so many splits? You should see my 100%. It's so... yeah, it's Okay, I was not shooting that guy. That was kind of funny. Alright. We're going to use this... Oh, we got hit anyway. We were going to use that to kill the dude, and we got hit. Got hit again. Those guys are really trolly. So we're just going to kill that guy. Alright, so now we're going to pick up the beta power bombs. We're going to guide these guys over here. Lay a power bomb. Hopefully double hit them to kill them. There they are. There's the beta power bomb pickup. And one of my favorite damage boosts right there, just barely getting enough heights to actually do the damage boost. And now we're going to head down, and we're actually going to pick up a beam that's pretty useful, especially for hell runs and for suitless. Oh, I was trying to get some health here, and I fell into the Vile Plume anyways. That's cool. So, we're going to go down and get these Spazer Beams. Spazer Beam's going to be really nice for the above, or for the mentioned... Okay, I'm having a hard time maneuvering here. Gonna go for a sweet damage boost here. Probably one of my second favorite damage boost in the game. And we missed it. Rip. My health is pretty low right now, actually. But as you can see, Amadeus is going for some E-Tank action at Gauntlet. There's our Spazer pickup, and now we're going to head to the high jump E-Tank. I should have saved, because what we want to do is we want to farm up to 100% health, including our reserves. And so usually I would go up here to this farming spot, but since we're pretty low health, we're just going to go ahead and head down the elevator to high jump E-Tank. And then we're going to start our first hell run. And this is a hell run that is very scary with this health. For me personally, most runners can do it with even less of an E-Tank, but not me. So I'm going to skip the E-Tank for now. And we're going to pick up the high jump boots. So there's the high jump boots. And for those of you who are joining, I'm seeing some more questions in chat. What is NK percent? NK percent is North Korea percent. It's the boss order Dragon Fantoon Ridley Cray, DPRK, which also stands for the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. And that's where that name came from. Okay, so now we're going to be at full health, but we want to farm up our reserve all the way. As Amadeus is actually going to go pick up do some, what's the word I'm looking for? Some Etakun cleanup here for some power bombs. So I only got a small health drop there, so I want to make sure that's a super. That's a super. That's a small. That's a big. What am I sitting at? I haven't really been counting. We're at 40. 40. Okay. Alright, 40, 60, 80. One more? Can we get lucky? 100. Is that right? 20 each? Yeah, 20 each. Okay, so we're at full health. We are going to take a save here. Normally in a standard run, I would not be saving here. But if we died, it would put us all the way back at the beginning, and we definitely do not want that to happen. So, this is our first hell run. We are going to be doing a hell run all the way to Bubble Mountain, up to speed. So, wish me luck, everyone. Pretty good first room. Oh, that's not a good hit. Okay, it's not good health, but we made it through. Do a little bit of health farm here. That's a good drop. Okay. So as you can see, Amadeus is going to have a lot more health to work with as he comes down to do his hell runs. So my route's definitely dangerous. It's quicker, but it's dangerous. Okay, I probably shouldn't have saved just quite yet. I'm gonna go ahead and YOLO it on this 123. I think I can make it. I think I can make the 123. Here we go. Now we're gonna make our way to Speed Booster. Oh, that's not good. Getting hit by everything. I'm not sure I like this health. Well, YOLO. Haha, yes. Alright, so we're gonna farm up pretty close to full here. Looks like Amadeus is also gonna head up and get Spazer here. Again, this is gonna be really lagged commentary, but Amadeus does a lot more of the item cleanup stuff. It's gonna be a lot safer for Amadeus. But I'm gonna go and get me some Speed Booster now. So, Speed Booster in our next spot is one of the hardest hell runs outside of Lower Norfair for sure. I might even go and take a save before doing it. We're gonna farm up here real quick though. Amadeus looking like they're gonna go pick up Ice Beam. So I want to make sure I'm full for this as well. Don't know what my reserves are at. They're at 54. That's probably full, right? Yeah, okay. All right. I'm gonna take a quick save here. And we're gonna start our Wave Beam Hell Run. Any false move and this could go very poorly. Oh my gosh. That guy always trolls me, I swear. Or what? The guy was just like, not today, get dunked on. Alright, here we go. We gotta make sure our movement is nice and pure. Don't want a Kago. Alright, so we have some good health to work with here. Gonna pick up our Wave Beam. This is one of the harder parts. We're gonna go for a damage boost here off of the Ripper. Here we go. And we missed it, that's okay. We gotta get this jump here. Very nicely done. Oh no. Oh god. Every missile missed. But we're good. Whew. Oh man, that was almost bad, ladies and gentlemen. We're just gonna hope to get some big health drops here. Oh. Big health drops, big health drops. Show me the money. That's not a big health drop. Well, here we go. Okay, we're gonna get just enough health. We're gonna head down to the Croc E-Tank now. You know, always bet on Croc. It's gonna give us our Croc E-Tanks and our Croc PBs. Normally I wouldn't farm that much, but these pirates do a lot of damage. Especially if you don't fall down the hole correctly. Alright, here we go. We're gonna do charge shots. Looks like Amadeus is in Bubble Mountain. Not too far behind me. It's a good race so far. Definitely safer for them with the extra ammo and extra E-tanks. We're gonna try not to get hit. Oh boy. I want to make sure I have enough health to get to the E-tank. Alright, we're gonna see if we can get to this E-tank. It's gonna be tight. Okay, we're good. Alright, so that's an E-tank get. It's going to put us at 4. We only pick up 5 E-tanks in our route. I believe Amadeus does 6 or 7. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's 6. But we only do 5. It's very dangerous. But now we're going to go get those Croc PBs, and we're going to do a cool little Shine Spark trick. I want to learn the wraparound shot. When you pick up the E-tank, you can actually do like a wraparound shot, and it'll open the door on the other side. Haven't quite learned that yet. So we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way that I've been doing it since I've learned it. So we're going to start here, and we're going to charge a spark, jump, shoot, spark. All right. There's Powerbomb get. And Amadeus is going to be picking up speed anytime now. Not too far behind me. I'm going to just do a little bit of farming here for some ammo. I can't remember if I do the gate glitch or if I don't. Actually, I don't do the gate glitch. Pretty sure I don't do the gate glitch. Oh, that's right. Croc escape missiles. Whoops. Alright. We're going to do a speed boost. Jump across the gap here. So again, this is all just item collecting to get what we need to be able to take on the first boss, which is Dragon. And so we need all of our tech, all of our items that are going to allow us to. This mock ball goes out to everybody. Darn it! I'm sorry, guys. I let you down. We're getting all of the items that we need to do Suitless. So I just picked up the grapple beam, for example, and now we're gonna go get the ice beam, and then that's when stuff starts to that's when stuff starts to get fun. So hope you guys are strapped in and ready to boogie. We're gonna try and get a cool jump here. Oh, nice, we got it. Because this is another hell run that we need to make sure we don't lose too much health on. Whoops. I'm gonna pick up these missiles. Now we're heading to Ice Beam. So as you can see, the routes are completely different from Amadeus and I, which makes it kind of interesting. We'll probably converge as we make our way up to Dragon. Man, I don't expect to die on 3 tanks, but I'm just gonna go ahead and take a safety save here. Alright, here we go. We're going to use, hopefully we're going to get this mock ball entrance. Nice. I'm all about it. I like it. We're also going to get a morph. We're going to lay a power bomb and then use the slowed down effect of the power bomb to jump into that hole and also collect the drops. And now we have our ice beam. And we have 2 tanks to get back on. That should be good enough. We might even be able to do an ice escape. Whoops. Maybe not on the ice escape. We'll give it a go. YOLO? YOLO? Come on. Did I get it? Whee! I got it. All right. Now, one more item before we do Suitless Meridia, and that is the X-ray beam. The X-ray beam is very important. We're going to do an X-ray climb to get out of Dragon's room, in the Precious Room. You'll see that here momentarily. Uh-oh. Pretty sure if you get caught while doing a Shine Spark with that Yapping Maw, it crashes the game. Someone can probably confirm that. I know Shine Sparking near that Yapping Maw can have some pretty severe consequences. We're gonna take this refill and head up and get our X-ray. It looks like Amadeus is heading down to get their grapple beam. Alright, hope everyone's having a good day. Is my voice still good? Everything's still Gucci Mama on the sounds. You guys doing okay? Everything okay with your lives? Have you guys ever seen this category V run before? Hope you're enjoying it so far. It's about to get exciting, I promise. You notice a lot of item pickups in the beginning, but now stuff's really going to go nuts. We missed the entrance, and we missed it again. There we go. I'm only a minute 59. I mean, I say only, but I'm a minute 59 behind. I actually saved 10 seconds on that split, which is pretty incredible. My sum of best currently is a 114. 114.15, which is pretty cool. I'm kind of looking forward to maybe grinding down to possibly get a 114. I'm predicted at a 118.49 right now. Oh, I used the iframes there. Almost ran out. Okay, here we go. So this is the moment that everyone has been waiting for. The moment of Suitless Meridia. Now this is Suitless Meridia without Spring Ball. Right, so if we had Spring Ball, it wouldn't really be an issue. But because we don't have Spring Ball, we got to do some really nifty tricks. First one we're going to try is a really sweet swag entrance into Meridia. You're going to really enjoy this if you haven't seen it before. So stay tuned. I'm not sure if Amadeus uses this entry strat, so you'll you might be able to see the difference between the two strats when Amadeus gets there. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set ourselves up about here. Yeah, that should be good. Actually, that might be too far to the right. This might be rip. No, we're good. Oh, I moved! No! Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So now we just gotta do some standard, the standard way of doing this. We're gonna let this crab come up here, and we're going to shoot a super, and it's gonna drop, and we're gonna freeze it while it's in the air. So freeze that guy there, shoot that there, freeze that there, jump like this. So you can see how this is definitely slower than what I had originally planned. My original plan was to be able to jump all the way up and freeze the fish as I came down, saving quite a bit of time. But we weren't able to pull that off today, so we had to do the backup strat. So, I think this is going to be able to... Oh boy, we're out of sync here on the fish. That actually might be okay. No. Okay, we gotta wait for another round here. I'm all out of whack. This should be good. Yeah, this is perfect. Perfect. Alright, there we go. We need to make sure that we get this guy. If we miss him, it's very bad. So that was okay. We didn't get the fast strat, but we got him frozen and we're heading up. So everything's good. These crabs do 120 damage, I believe. Or maybe it's the scissors. The Caesars. Skizers? Sizers? I'm not sure of the name. But here we go. We are going to continue our way through. You're going to see a lot of tricks very fast. Or rather, in a very short amount of time. We've froze some fish in some very specific spots to guide our way up here. Now we're going to use grapple beam to get across the rest of the way here. And Amadeus is picking up their beam as well. So we're going to perform one of my favorite tricks called the grapple climb here. It's going to abuse some water physics and the use of the grapple beam. So stay tuned here very shortly as we switch to our grapple beam. And now watch as we swing ourselves, and then we can unmorph, morph, unmorph, morph, unmorph, morph, and somehow make it way up here. So that was a very, very cool trick. One of my favorites. I probably should have saved, now that I think about it. Botswoon does a lot of damage. But we're gonna hopefully YOLO right through. I'm gonna go ahead and freeze that guy so he doesn't attach and attack me. And then I can just kind of lead him over here. And we're gonna do another trick called the ice clip. That was actually a really good attempt. Using the Metroid there, we're able to clip our way through the floor. And now we're into Botswoon. Suitless, and the intended method was to use Speed Booster. We got nice opening 2 shots there. We're just gonna use charge shots the entire time here. Whoops, these are really bad shots right there. Looking to be maybe 1 or 2 more shots. 1 more shot, very nice. Okay. Now we're gonna head on in to the Botswoon E-Tank, and this will be our 5th and our final E-Tank. So here we go. Oh, 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 oh. Let's not fall into the sand now. That would be very bad. Looks like Amadeus is also heading into Dragon, not too far behind me. This is a very close race. I'm going to de-equip my high jump boots. This is going to allow me to do a mid-air morph into the hole here. This could really come down to how Dragon treats us. I depend greatly on Spank RNG. Dragon likes to pick me up and will spank you. And I very much depend on no spank, or it's a reset, because I can't take any hits. But now we're going to do one of my favorite rooms. It's going to require freezing these guys, switching to my grapple beam, and then we're able to come up. So this part is where I was actually kind of hoping I would save, because a mess up here, and if you get stuck in the sand, it's... Whoops. I'm gonna be quiet just for a second, guys. Oh boy. We need to grapple onto a very specific spot here. How did I miss it twice? Okay, we're gonna go for a third time here. Got it. Alright. So, actually, we really do need those missiles. I think it's a missile, or is it a health refill station over here? It's either a missile or a health. I think it's a health. I hope it's a missile. It's a health. Darn. Okay. Because we need 10 supers. This is what I was talking about. I probably should have just picked up a super pack so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna open up this, and we're gonna kill this, hope to get a super job. We didn't get a super job. I'm actually gonna go and pick up this what's the word I'm looking for? There's the super drop I needed. I'm gonna go pick up this missile pack here. And Amadeus is moving through to Bot's Wound. This is becoming a very close race very quickly. I'm gonna go save real quick. Amadeus is using some supers on Bot's Wound. Alright, so we're gonna start our fight here. We want to damage ourselves down, actually, to about... That's good. Now we're gonna drop down. We want to make sure we use missiles and not supers, because we need the Crystal Flash. I'll explain more about the Crystal Flash here in a moment. Okay, we're going to open up our things here. Whoops. We need to be quicker, because we need to damage ourselves down below 50. Okay. Now, we need to Crystal Flash while getting goop. This is important. That's not what was supposed to happen. He completely missed me with goop. When you want to get gooped, you don't get gooped. So that was a rip, and this is why we saved. Okay, going to give it another attempt here, of course. This category gets harder and harder. It's very brutal. Okay, so now we're going to damage ourselves down again. That's perfect. And now we need to hope and pray that Dragon doesn't hit us. Dragon, no spankies. Dragon, no spankies. That's a lot of spankies. That might be ripped. Hold on. Hold on. This is still okay. No. Dang it. Too many spankies. That's what we don't want. We don't want that to happen. If I could do the the Dragon quick kill where you spark while shine sparking. Now that's like the optimal strat, but it's giving Amadeus an opportunity to catch up here. This is gonna get super tight, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so same business. Damage myself down. Now Amadeus and I are near sync. Lots of swoops. Okay, Dragon, please. There you go. We got it. We in there. Okay. All right. So that's huge. Going to do some pickups here. Ooh, Amadeus takes a death. You can see how brutal this category is. Alright, so I'm going to show you why we Shine Spark into Dragon's arms. You're going to see me use something that's just all of a sudden there. Boom. Now that was a Shine Spark that we actually were able to store by crystal flashing into Dragon's arms. And now we're going to do something that you guys are going to really like. This is called the X-ray climb, and I jacked it up. But we're going to get ourselves stuck in the door. This is not an easy trick. We want to get ourselves kind of whoops. We want to get ourselves lined up here. Use the X-ray to turn ourselves around. We're going to press, whoops. We're going to press left, jump, and then when Samus is horizontal, we're going to press left again. Boom. Now we're perfect. And now we can do some inputs. Once we get to the top here, we can start doing a double X-ray climb. But for now, we're going to do singles. All right, here we go. Gotta get in a rhythm. The X-ray climb, 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 the X-ray climb. Uh-oh. And we're going to do this until we hear a sound cue. A lot of people use the map, but I use a sound cue. There it is. That was the sound cue. And then all of a sudden, boom. We are outie. Whew. I'm gonna do a quick refill. Gonna save. And now with the space jump, we're gonna be able to space jump right across. No problemo. And we're gonna go pick up the plasma beam. Plasma beam's going actually, first person in chat to tell me what the plasma beam is going to allow us to do wins this week's, oh, ouch, wins this week's trivia challenge. Okay, I always forget to turn Morph Ball back on. Oh, and Amadeus is going on their X-ray climb as well, so very nicely done by Amadeus. So now, yep, we're heading up to Plasma now. It looks like Amadeus is doing a really good job on their X-ray climb. Hey, Evil Sparky, you are the winner. Congratulations. We can microwave fan tune. That is correct. Murder beam. All right. Here comes the plasma pickup. And Rudrin, yes, you're absolutely right. Congratulations. So we have to kill these pirates to open up the door. So we're gonna do that real quick. It was actually pretty good. One of my better rooms for sure. Be a baller. Dang, it feels good to be a baller. All right, now we're going to, so that was our first boss of this category. We still have 3 bosses left, but the hard part of the run is over. Well, we still got to leave, where am I going? That's any percent muscle memory right there, ladies and gentlemen. We are actually gonna go through, what do you know? The Forgotten Highway. Definitely useful in this category. It's going to give us some backdoor access, whoops, to Phantoon. Whoops, whoops. And again, now that we've reached about the 53-minute mark, I'm going to, for anyone's joining us and wondering what North Korea percent is. North Korea percent is a category on the extended leaderboard, the extended category leaderboard. It's not a main category, but it is a category nonetheless. It's given the name North Korea because of the boss order, DPRK. We just killed Dragon. Now we're heading to Phantoon, which is our second boss in the DPRK boss route. And DPRK is also the acronym for Democratic People's Republic of Korea. So that's where it got its name from. And I'm going to head up to everyone's favorite forgotten spot. Whoops. What's Forgotten Highway? I don't remember seeing that. Oof, I did not mean to jump like that. That's okay. So, I mean, overall, this is a really nice, really close race. Amadeus is heading to their plasma beam right now, just not too far behind me. Still a lot of race left. Whoops. So, you're going to get to see the back of Wreck Ship here, something you don't normally get to see. But this is what it looks like coming in through the back. And we're going to utilize another trick in the game called the microwave beam. And the microwave beam uses a combination of 3 items: the X-ray scope, the plasma beam, and the charge beam. Whoops. So, how we're going to do this is we're going to start off with 2 missiles, 2 missiles, and then we're going to manipulate the movement and then do a final kill shot. So let's see how we do here. Wait for the eye to open. There it is. I missed it because I didn't. There we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. And here's the kill shot. Boom. Dead. That was the microwave beam. We abused the piercing mechanism of plasma and the frameage of X-ray. So every time that it basically a frame path, or I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but I just I know that when you X-ray, it does with piercing damage in the way the frames work. So you can do damage ever so often while the X-ray is active. So now we're going to skip everything and head up to the gravity suit. And like I mentioned before, the gravity suit is a very OP suit. It's going to give us 75%. Oh, I missed the 75% damage reduction as well as heat. I missed it, didn't I? I did. It was a good attempt. Not gonna lie. I'm kind of salty, but we'll move on. Now, whoops. Now we're gonna pick up the gravity suit, what I mentioned earlier. as Amadeus is making their way to the wreck ship. We're going to try and go for the spark here. I missed it. That's okay. I don't normally get it, so it would have been a blessing either way. Oh, I deadened my movement. So that was a really scary Dragon section. If Amadeus would have first tried Dragon, we would be like frame for frame right now. It's unfortunate that they had to die. It's unfortunate that I had to die. Dragon is just a killer in this category. You really are at the mercy of Dragon Spanx. Like, you're at the mercy. But here we go. Gonna pick up the gravity suit. And now the next boss in the boss order is the RDP is done. Dragon Phantoon. And now we're going down to Lower Norfair to get some Ridley action. Whoops. And Amadeus is working on Phantoon. So that's a fantastic question, Vernon. So the reason why we don't X-ray climb to gravity is that item doesn't spawn until you kill... Actually, wait a minute, hold on. Now I'm interested, because you could just leave and then X-ray climb and then leave again. You know, I'm gonna test that later. Because if you're consistent at it... Because you would kill Phantoon and then you could just leave and then do the X-ray climb. Huh. Whoops. Huh. Whoops. I'll test that later, Brennan. For sure. Now we're heading to Ridley. That damage boost goes out to all the ones who believe in me. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. This category is North Korea percent. It's a category on the extended category leaderboard. It's a category that utilizes the boss order Dragon, Phantoon, Ridley, Kraid. For anyone who's interested in RBO, which is the reverse boss order, which is Ridley, Dragon, Phantoon, Kraid. I don't think I said that right. I'm thinking too hard. If you're interested in RBO, I really do, honestly, I highly recommend this category. It's a really good introduction to RBO. And Amadeus is not too far behind me. He's going bowling for his gravity suit right now as we speak. And I'm going to be heading down to Ridley here. And you're probably wondering, you've seen a lot of randomizer on this channel, and you're thinking to yourself, you have gravity. Why aren't you taking any heat damage or any lava damage here? Yeah, that's because the gravity suit is very OP in the vanilla game, and so we are able to withstand heat, and lava, and a lot of damage with the gravity suit. Alright, so Amadeus has their gravity suit, and they're going to be meeting me down in Lower Norfair. Whoops, that was weird. We're going to try and go for Pillar Spark here. I'm not very good at this. Whoops, I went through the door. We're gonna give this a shot then. Very nice. I'm okay with that, I guess. Whoops, what the heck? Almost got snow. Dang it. I talked too soon. I was like, almost got sniped. Okay, now we're gonna head up. Worst room in the game, like it never happened. That was meant to be a dodge there. This is the amphitheater. A lot of runs are ended here in RBO, but thankfully we have gravity, so we don't have to worry about it. We're gonna use the powerful plasma beam. I jacked it up anyways. That's unfortunate. We'll take a quick save here. We need to spend 3 power bombs here. We're going to stop using power bombs and use some regular bombs. By the way, for those of you who are curious, we have an RBO tournament starting in July. We have some fantastic runners in this tournament. It's going to be super hype. I believe it's the first RBO tournament ever, at least of this size, and so we're really excited about it. So if you like some crazy Super Metroid, whoops, you definitely want to come back for that. Oof. Alright, so it's 20 shots with the plasma beam, full beam combo, so we might just YOLO it right in here. So wish me luck. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that was not 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Pick me up. Come on now, you can do it. Woohoo!
I'm gonna pick up Ridley Tank here. Normally I wouldn't. But as you can see, Amadeus is gaining some serious ground on me right now, and I don't want to die. Amadeus is doing a fantastic job. Could actually even PB. Is definitely on PB pace, knowing their PB. So they're having a fantastic run, so we want to make sure that we give them all the respect and the love when this is over, however it ends. Jay, can you crop the timers, please? Oh, that killed me. Yeah, I didn't anticipate how big the timers were going to get. We're gonna go for the swag wasteland speedball here. Here we go. Aww. boy if you don't. There we go. Alright. Now we're heading out. We're gonna go fight our final boss, which is Kraid. And Amadeus is moving into Ridley. Whoops. That was a pretty poor musketeer room there. Alright. Now, all that's left is to head to Kraid. Amadeus is finished with. Ridley is actually going to be skipping the E-Tank. It's going to be a very tight finish. I'm still on 123 pace, so Amadeus is not too far behind me. Definitely on PB pace. And we're gonna head down here, take out the Kraid, which is our final boss in this boss order. Whoops. We're gonna go for a trick known as the Kraid Quick Kill. There's various methods to this trick. One can use 2 missiles and 3 supers. One can just do a regular shot or a missile shot and 4 supers. I'm gonna do a charge shot and 4 supers. So we're gonna see if we can pull this off for you guys today. Here comes the charge shot. It's gonna lock us face down. And 4 supers into the mouth for a Kraid Quick Kill. This prevents Kraid from standing up, saving a bit of time. Now we've picked up our Varia suit. I'm actually not sure. If Amadeus picks up Varia or not. I do it as a precaution just because, you know, without Varia it's kind of scary. Whoops. Whoops. This is some awkward movement. And we're gonna head on over to Centaurian action. I actually saved 8 seconds on that split, which is kind of funny. We're gonna try and do this really cool jump here. Yay! I actually did it. That was okay. That was pretty hype, guys, for real. Pretty hype for reals, though. I've been trying that for a long time. I'm a little bit happy here. All right, now we're going through Meridia Escape. Whoops. Oh man. We're gonna try for something that I've never actually seen done, but I'm always curious if it works, so we're gonna give it a shot. No, it didn't work. It's okay. So here comes the famous fish. We're just gonna give it a little tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. And now we're going to head on through. Amadeus does get Varia. Okay, good. All right. We're on the final home stretch here as I make my way to Torian. Whoops. 113.19 Tickle the Fish RTA. I actually just set a new PB for Tickle the Fish RTA. I grinded it for hours today. And finally got the time that I wanted. I can be done with the category for now. It's a tough category to grind. We're gonna try and get this really cool jump here. I didn't get it. Rip. We're gonna try and get at least a short charge through. Oh my god. Can I do anything today? We're just gonna use the bombs. This is the quickest method ever. Bombs, baby. Let's go. I'm just freezing everything. So something you will also notice is a little bit different is the G4s here. So we have to sit through this cutscene. We're gonna try and do some swag bomb jumps here to pass the time. Here we go. What the heck? My controller just started moving right. That was really weird. I'm gonna try that again. We got one. Here we go. I guess it's okay. And Amadeus is making their way out through the Meridia escape. Reverse fish order. Kill all fish %. Ooh. And if someone does red fish in the chat. Someone do exclamation point red fish in the chat. Whoops. That's not how you do this room. I promise I know how to play this game. Now I'm not so sure. Okay. I'm gonna try and do this room. This room's typically my better room. Whoops. I need to just not premise my rooms. We'll pretend. Everyone look away. Amadeus is flying. There you go. Good job, Brennan. We'll try for the Zeb skip, or excuse me, baby skip. I haven't gotten it in a while for some unexplained reason. How about we get it? This is for all of you people who are here today. All the ones who believed in me. Everyone out there in chat, let's do it. Here we go. Build up the anticipation. One more jump. Give it another. Here we go. This game hates me. Alright, so Amadeus is going to be making their way through Torian, and I took a refill and going to good tribute. I will be taking a safety save here. You never know what could happen. Gonna go for the Zeb skip. Hopefully it's a 1-2 punch. 1, 2, punch. Whoops. All right. It's gonna be 20 shots on Mother Brain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh God! 17, 18, 19. No! Hey, we did that damageless. Pretty cool. Pop, 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 pop. Alright, so Amadeus. Yeah, so Amadeus is moving into the Mother Brain room. Gonna go for their Zeb skip as well. Misses the Zeb skip, gonna have to do a little bit of a reset there. But here we go. And Mother Brain is down. And Amadeus is pummeling the Brain with some plasma shots there. It's going to take 20 for them. And they'll also be Dunzo's. I move into escape here. Very close match. Definitely enjoyed this one. Just a few more rooms here. We're going to be heading up the climb. And all hail our wonderful leader. That's a... Oh, I had the dot done. I forgot the dot done. Done. Okay. Let's root Amadeus on. Finishing this race. Just took out Mother Brain. Going to be heading into the escape shortly. I will actually be right back. Alright, plugged my phone in just before it died. Thank you for the GG, guys. I will go ahead and mute my audio and Alright, head into... I believe that's picking me up. Audio. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Testing, testing, testing. Wonderful. All right, so big GG to Amadeus. That's a 7-minute PB. That looked to be really loud. Okay, I think it's good now. Yes, 7-minute
Testing,
PB for
testing,
Amadeus.
testing.
Wonderful. Whoops. Wonderful. All right, so okay, so let's try and pull Amadeus in for an interview. Amadeus, can you hear me? He went to the restroom. He will be right back. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, super close race. Only 2 minutes separated us. So that was North Korea percent. The boss order being Dragon, Fantoon, Ridley, Kraid. It was one heck of a race. We got super close at Dragon. Amadeus taking that first death. I took a few deaths. But yeah, it was good overall. I'd say I was very happy with it. I loved it. So, does anyone have any questions for either of us? Once Amadeus gets here, we're going to say a few words, and then I'm going to probably send a raid over to Speedrunners Arena 2, which is currently holding the D-Drag versus Bagel Thief match, commentated by Swap Space, and that is a full British setup. D-Drag is from Wales, Bagel Thief is from England, and Swap Space is from England as well. So it's full on Brit UK. All right, hey, Amadeus.
GG.
GG, a heck of a race. That Dragon fight was brutal
Yeah.
for
Man,
both of us, but
the death I had there, I would have had everything good, but I'd forgot to select my power bombs, and when I went to do the crystal flash, then I realized it after I'd laid a regular bomb, tried to get the crystal flash in real quick, and nope, didn't work.
Right, congratulations on that hot PB.
Thank you. So that's a 7-minute, 15-second PB I just got.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Yeah, so it's pretty cool to showcase the category and also the different routes. My route was, of course, we talked about this. My route was very risky. Did you hear my commentary about?
Yeah, I
As we
heard
were
you the
racing?
whole time.
That's what I thought. Yeah, my route was just very, very risky. Yours a little bit safer. But
Mine's
both
a lot
routes,
safer.
both
I
routes
almost
are.
messed up really bad at one point, though.
What's that?
Was that during the croc escape, going across the grapple, I fell down to the bottom.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Then I got back up. I made it out with like 80 health left, when normally I got like 2 or 3 tanks full still.
Thankfully, by that point, you already had ice. You didn't have to worry about doing an ice run.
Yeah. That's part of the reason I do ice early is I do my hell run to ice, and then I go grab the high jump E-tank, and then I'm full again. That hell run's out of the way, and I'm good to go for the next one.
Right. Well, thank you so much for agreeing to race. I'm glad we found a. It was unfortunate we couldn't find a commentator, but looks like match 1 is happening. We're gonna send a raid over to those guys. Speedrunners Arena 2. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Last. How do I somehow have 3% than you do?
I'm not sure. Maybe more ammo?
Definitely pick up.
I think my ammo total at the end was 20, 15, 15.
Oh, I do 30, 10, 15, and then I picked up the Ridley E-Tank.
Oh, okay.
All right, here comes the raid over to Speedrunners Arena 2. Thank you again, Amadeus. Thank you guys out there for awesome. By the way, tomorrow, this is important. Tomorrow, I don't know the time, but we're going to have a Tickle the Fish RTA race between Ponk and Seffi. This is something that we are very excited about. You guys know Ponk, you know Seffi, and the fish, how incredibly important this fish is to the both of them. So it's Tickle the Fish RTA tomorrow. I believe it's going to be commentated by Toasty. It's going to be a blast. So have a fantastic day, everyone, and stay awesome.
That was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, that was great.